So how did it go here for you today?
Well, you saw it. You can be the judge. I think it went pretty well. I knew that I knew the type of audience that would be here, and that everything I'm willing to say, what I believe in, would probably not resonate with them on every single issue. But I think people, the voters, and I've learned this. I expected it when I got into the campaign as an outsider, but I've confirmed it as I've gone around the state. They're looking for some brutal honesty, and if I have to say I don't know to a certain question, I'll say it. If I say something that may run contrary to the overall viewpoint of a group like this on occasion, I'll say that too. But I think in the big picture, most voters are looking for someone who's different, who's willing to have a backbone and take a stand and lead the state overall in the right direction.
Now, are you going? The Independence Party is going to be giving its endorsement. Are you going for that endorsement? And if so, how is that looking for you?
I think it's looking pretty good. What I have found is that I have my group of delegates who are pretty much pledged to me. I think my opponent, Mr. Republican Light, as someone called him, I'll at least call him Mr., right? I think he's got his supporters, but what I'm finding in conversations that I've had, especially over the last couple days, which is very important as we get closer to convention time this coming Saturday, that the majority of the delegates are undecided. And I think that's great, because that adds some excitement to our convention. It's not a crowning like some people expect it to be.
Now, what do you see as the biggest differentiating factor between Mr. Horner and Mr. Hahn here?
I think more than anything, it comes down to who's more electable in November, and I'm more electable. I'm more electable because I can appeal to different types of people from different backgrounds more than I think he can. I have age to some extent working in my favor. I'm a little younger, and I also don't have any previous ties to the Democrats or the Republicans. He's a lifelong Republican who's now switched to the IP party, and that's fine, but I think for the IP to be successful, we really have to have a candidate. The face on the ticket in November needs to be someone who is different, who stands not only for an alternative just in general, but says, here, I'm an alternative, and this is why I'm an alternative to the other two candidates. It can't just be, come to me because I'm in the middle.
Well, Rob Hahn, thank you so much for taking a few minutes here, and you talked about your green jacket. We can see it is definitely a green jacket from Notre Dame. So,
long story behind it. Thanks for covering not only this, but all the work you do. It's been very fun to watch, and I know that I'm getting some comments on my cell, as you probably hear, from people who are watching you online right now. I don't know if they're flattering comments or not, so we'll just kind of hold that off to the side.